We just rode out the other way on this road and then just rode the finish. Like the last 13 or something. Nope. Double. Roston, this is Hollywood. Ready, go. There's a person. How disappointed are you that all the mud dried up?
Very.
Very. Roston was looking forward to a hard race.
I come back out here with the sprinkler tonight.
Gotta get the loop fork. Did you say don't get lost? SWAT club.
Tires. What else were we talking about? Nothing. There was like a bloody section at like mile 10 yesterday. Yeah, and then today it's
Wisdom.
Hello, this is Chase Work, and this is day 26 of the Unbound training vlog. I'm trying to ride 70 hours in 70 days to get ready for the biggest gravel race in the United States.
70 hours in 70 days isn't that much. That's an hour a day. We're prepared.
It's about consistency. Consistency, durability.
I heard you're leaving the hairs on.
The hairs stay on. My life loves when I don't shave. Yeah, leaving the hairs on. I don't know how. These I've been shaved mud kind of well, but
yeah.
The race skins have the true mud shedding technology.
Where are we going? Job Hutchison.
The whole thing is like they go couch to something in 6 months. They went couch to Ironman in 6 months. They couch to learning about the Southeast.
Been here before?
Yes.
Awesome, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What size sock would you like?
Small as well. Thank you.
Hey, take some pipe cleaners and hatch number.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then on your way out, you'll pick up a swag bag, or they'll bring it right to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're screwed. How do you get out? We're models now, Rob. What does the world come to? And we're not getting paid enough for this.
That close together. It looked like he was like holding here.
Hey, Cask and Coup sponsor our team, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the support. Yeah, it's been great. I love all the stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you, Joe. Yeah, loving all of the stuff. What? Custom musette. Rolling with the homies. And we have made it across the start line. All of the pre-race stress and nerves instantly just go away. We have made it to Unbound. All of the training is done. The work has been put in. And today is the day we find out what we've got in the tank. Post-race Job here for some insights as we go along. Try and keep it to just the highlights because a 200-mile race is a lot. I've got raw footage out on my channel as well if you want to go watch everything that I recorded. But this is just the highlights, and I'll let you know what's happening as we go. So as we were lined up, getting ready to go, we got an announcement that the pro field had made it through mile 20 with an average speed of 26 miles per hour. That is smoking fast. And that's when I knew that I had chosen the right setup on the day. Aero, everything. I was stoked to have a course that was going to be ripping fast to get all of the gains I possibly could. We are almost 20 miles in. It's a tenth of the way. Already had to stop and pee, but there's a big group coming up behind, so I'm not worried about it. Good speed, legs feel good. Little did I know that big group coming up behind me would never catch me. The reason for that being this man right in front of me. Everyone, I would like to introduce you to Takuya Matsuhashi, also known as Tak. The best way that I can describe this man is that he is a real-life gravel cycling ninja. Tak is a gravel racer racing for Specialized Japan on one of the wildest setups I saw all day, a Specialized Roubaix with what must be 38mm pathfinders and a slammed aero bar position. When I tell you this dude was flying, that's an understatement. He came up behind me and we were never passed by another rider for the next hour. We averaged over 21 miles an hour for about the next 30 miles until, unfortunately, he stopped to get water at the Eskridge water stop. I did not see him again until right before the second crewable aid in Council Grove, and then at that aid I lost him again and never saw him for the rest of the day. He finished with a time of around 12:45, and I was so stoked to be able to ride with him for so long at the beginning. It really increased my average speed and made the first half so enjoyable to just be drafting a guy that was going over 23 miles an hour for long extended periods of time.
job.
That's a sight you don't see every day. I'm gonna come by here. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, man. Ride her back, ride her back. That was a wee bit slippery, but I don't know why everyone was walking. It wasn't sticky. It's actually slippery, like literally just falls off your tire. Calm down, bro. Green boy stopped for some water, but I know he'll come hauling back at some point. This is Divide Road. Everyone's scared as all get out of it. Media overhypes things like this. It's not that bad. At this point on course, we are descending into the town of Alma, which is the first crew accessible aid station, where I will stop for as quick as I can to switch bottles and my hydration pack to get ready for the next section. This was a pretty cool segment of the course because we were up on a ridge and could see down into the town of Alma, and then we descended through a ripping fast and fun descent down through some woods to get into the town. Coming out of this first aid station was the first time I really started to struggle. About 70 miles in, and the heat was starting to get pretty bad. I did have some water bottles that I intended to just spray on myself, but with the constant rolling hills and the rougher terrain in this next 80 miles, it was going to be a grind to get to the next aid station. This is my new favorite cloud. I didn't know anyone could have a favorite cloud. That is my favorite cloud. Hello.
I think I found too many matches. Past top.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Last segment should be pretty quick though.
Really?
Yeah, we should have
Halloween?
it. Most of the time we should.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we can finish to the sunset, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Last time for the Unbound?
Yeah. I did the 50 mile 2 years ago, but
That's totally different.
yeah. What about you? Is this your first time?
Yeah. Where from?
I'm from Indiana.
Sorry?
Indiana. What about you?
Me. US?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm from Japan.
Oh, nice. Come over just for this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Something real good.
Yeah.
And Coke.
Great job, bud.
Where am I going?
Joe! People are hurting a lot. You look good compared to most people, I promise you.
Alright, go hard when you can.
All right. Just went through Council Grove, second aid stop. Here's the situation. I'm 9:12 in. I want a sub 12-hour finish. That gives me 2 hours and 45 minutes to get there. That is fast. It's probably might be doable because of the tailwind, as long as there's not much climbing. So that's where we're at. That last section would have been the hardest ride I'd ever done just by itself. It was gnarly. Yeah, suffering, but we'll make it. And this is where the action truly began. I thought I was just going to be able to roll it in easy and secure whatever position I was in the under 19 field. But then, out of nowhere, a junior comes up behind me in a small group. And in the heat of the moment, I decided I couldn't let that group go. So I hopped on that group, and then shortly after that, I was able to gap the other junior off the back of that group. So now I'm in this very fast group with a junior behind me, and I'm holding on for dear life. Now, an interesting point to make here is that the live results on Lifetime's website were still under 29 and had not been changed to under 19. This was changed before the finish, but at this point my phone had died and I had no way of receiving an update of which position I was in. I thought I was in 5th or 6th, but you'll see what happens. This kid twice already. So at this point, me and the other junior in my category, Lucas Fry, had been ping-ponging back and forth about 3 times over the course of the last 50 miles after the second aid station, and now we are together in a small group with about 5 miles to go on the course. Clear right.
Okay. Good, go. Then you put it right there.
You can drop the water in there if it's too much right now.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
I finally won a sprint.
I saw that.
Holy.
You don't have to move yet. I don't know if you're stand here all day.
I need to sit.
You're right.
Congratulations. You did it.
Third?
Yeah.
I dropped him 3 times. And then we were attacking from like 5 out.
Or actually, let's go down here and see if those ones. They're gone. How long did it
There you go.
Picture.
As we welcome back to the finish line, great job to Mike Peterson, Michael Coleman, Casey Dennis, and from Castle Pines, Colorado, right away to Steele. Great job to Anthony Hardwick.
You know who won?
Ooh.
Cameron Jones. I swear. Did you not hear me yell?
No.
How was it?
That's what those other people
I think aid 1 to aid 2 would have been the hardest ride I've ever done by itself.
Yeah? Dang. That's nuts.
And then I caught, or a kid, I think I passed the kid in the aid, and then he came up behind me, and I dropped him like 3 times over the 50 miles from there. And then like 5 out, he comes rolling through in a group, and we're full gas from 5 to go.
Up to John Green and Christopher Tung.
This one got 35th with a time that was 1 minute slower than the winning time from last year.
From Montrose, Colorado, great job to
How'd you
Lawrence
do?
Tiglow.
Not great. He doesn't want to talk about it. You go for it? Dude, you had me.
As it hits 7 o'clock on the
I was waiting for the 1100 watts.
Leave me out.
I saw him.
hours since the beginning of the XL 350. For almost 12 hours from the 100-mile start.
I'm so proud of you. I want to
Of
get
course, the elite women's, the elite men's
All right,
started at
sitting.
5:50. The elite women started at 6:05. 6:30 was the mass start for the 200. 7:30 for the
On the
100.
curb.
And as we welcome back to the finish line, from Boulder, Colorado, well done to Ethan Cephas. And then finishing the elite women's 200 miler. Great job to Anna Coleman Sir.
He thought we were 1-2.
You were not.
I know, I thought we were 5-6.
I threw a fit, so they fixed it.
From right here in the corner, great job to Sean Pino.
Your vibe pulled up?
Yeah, nothing.
Problems?
Nothing. Except for the electrical tape.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look at your hair!
To the 200 miler and get your done.
Lucas Fry. Your bronze medalist, John Hutchison. Shane Kugler in the 2nd place, and your champion, Mr. Owen Jones. Well done, gentlemen. Your 16 to 19 podium.